I'm a cisgendered American.
Hey, good morning, everybody.
That is a fact.
It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the Guy. We are the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey,
Let's
good morning.
get to the rumors. Let's talk Playboy.
Why did you say Playboy then?
It's about time. What's going
Wow. Y'all are some kids.
Rumor Report. This is the Rumor Report with Angela Yee on the Breakfast Club.
Strom just turned to Envy and said, Playboy.
Playboy, take that. All right, now Kylie Jenner has posed nude for Playboy with Travis Scott, and that is for their pleasure issue. She posted a picture of the two of them together when Houston meets LA at Playboy #coming soon. So it should be interesting to see the two of them together. I think Playboy isn't as risque as it used to be. It's more about the articles now, right?
I've always read Playboy for the articles.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah, everybody does.
Okay.
Everyone. All right, now let's talk about the family some more. Kim Kardashian, her SKIMS. If you guys remember, she had to change the name, and the name of the company is now SKIMS, and that's kind of the Spanx shapewear, that line that she has. So just to put it into perspective, right, when Spanx first launched in their first year, they made $4 million in profits. Well, SKIMS sold $2 million in product within the first few minutes of it going live on Tuesday.
I'm dropping the clues bombs with Kim Kardashian. As much as y'all claim to hate those goddamn Kardashians, boy, clearly
somebody's lying in the pockets.
Exactly. Social media is not the market because somebody lying. All right. Y'all claim to hate her on social media, but in real life, they win it.
So everything sold out in a couple of minutes, so they're restocking. Looks like it's a success so far. All right, now let's discuss Vince Herbert. That's Tamar Braxton's ex-husband. He's been up here a couple of times, and now he is being accused of not paying up to $4 million that he owes Sony Music. Now, they said Sony is back in court because he owed $2.3 million in a lawsuit that they brought against him back in 2017. They said they hired him to find new talent. They advanced him money that was supposed to be recouped. Instead, he didn't do anything, didn't pay back the advance, blew off the lawsuit, and now he has a default judgment of $3.7 million. They said no portion of that judgment has been satisfied. He's continuing to accrue interest, and he's also been living a very lavish life and making up all these shell companies. So he's been doing things like he has a house in Calabasas, and he had a shell company, and once they found out that entity was related to Vince Herbert, they did try to serve documents to get him to pay up. But instead, he sold that home, and those proceeds went to pay down other creditors, but not to pay down that judgment. So now they're saying he owes all of this money. And he also was recently evicted from his penthouse in L.A.
As an executive, isn't your only job to sign artists, though, right?
Well, he has to also pay back the money, and he hasn't paid back. You have to recoup that money that they advanced you.
Even when you sign artists and you give the money to artists for advances?
Yeah, I thought that was their loss. I didn't think you have to pay that back. If they invest in you and it don't work, it don't work.
I don't know what artist he signed.
Unless he did something different with the money, unless they gave him the money for artists and he
didn't sign
They said that he's been spending that money just living a lavish lifestyle.
Oh yeah, then he got to get that back.
He didn't sign no artists.
He can't just live, just living the life, buying cars, jewelry, and taking expensive trips and be like, see, he can't do that.
He probably launched record labels and didn't sign no artists. That's what I'm thinking.
Listen, a couple people I know ended up working for him, and they said things went very left very quickly. All right, Michael Jordan is donating $1 million to the Bahamas for Hurricane Dorian relief.
He got it.
He said, I'm devastated to see the destruction that Hurricane Dorian has brought to the Bahamas, where I own property and visit frequently, which is very true. I remember going to the Cove, and they said that he would be there frequently with Charles Oakley gambling. And they showed us the room where he would always go in and gamble. He said, my heart goes out to everyone who is suffering and to those who have lost loved ones. So far, they say at least 50 people are confirmed dead and thousands of people are still unaccounted for. So you can expect to see that number rise.
And shout out to Sidney Torres. He's a friend of mine I met through Larry Morrow that owns the Cove. And I know he's doing a lot to try to get that community back up and running so that people can have a place to live and eat. So shout out to them as well.
All right. Now, Tami Roman is going to be a series regular on Miss Pat's comedy, The Miss Pat Show on Hulu. We heard about that first from Lee Daniels and from Miss Pat herself. So that's going to be based on her stand-up comedy and her memoir about a former convicted felon turned suburban mom. She's going to actually play Pat's sister, Denise.
Dropping the clues bombs for Miss Pat, man.
Shout out to Miss Pat.
To see a plan come together because that show was first signed at Fox and it didn't go at Fox, and then it ended up in limbo, then it ended up on Hulu, and now the pilot is being shot. So salute to Miss Pat. Very deserving.
Absolutely.
All right, well, I'm Angela Yee, and that is your Rumor Report.
All right, thank you, Miss Yee. Now we got front page news next. What are we talking about?
Yes, today is 9/11, and we'll tell you what will be happening today in remembrance of those who lost their lives on 9/11
All
and
right.
after.
We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.